let me just make sure everything's working. I can see my live stream. Says that it's working. All right. Looks like we are live. Okay. So, hello everybody. My name's Becky, and today we are going to be finishing up the Stanley Parable. This is definitely going to be my last run of it. Unless you guys request anything more, I'm just going to call it good at this. Before I do anything, I probably should go and get the link for this just to be able to send it out. Hold on 2 seconds. Let me run on over, send this to people, and then we'll get started very, very soon. Hope everyone has been well. I'm gonna go ahead right now and apologize if you guys hear crying in the background. I have a cat that just needs to have attention for some reason. Like, he's just deprived of it all the time apparently, so. All right, almost ready. Sorry for the delay. All right, we should be all set. That is posting. Okay, so yes, we're doing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, but last time we played this, it said that we were going to the Stanley Parable 2. But right now here it says, please adjust the slider until the computer is barely visible. Okay. I'm gonna put it like here. All right. Please adjust the slider until the dog and the cat are friends. Oh, that's cute. Please adjust the slider until the number 5 becomes the number 9. Oh, there we go. Oh, hold on, let me just make sure you can hear me in here. Okay, you guys can hear everything. All right, please adjust the slider until you stop adjusting the slider. Whee! Oh, this is really fun. I like the clicking sound it makes. It's very, like, ASMR, like, satisfying. Okay, I think I'm satisfied with that. Which of these two made-up words below is the most appealing to you? Akaboinkel or Scrumtush. I like Scrumtush. Please don't adjust the slider. Oh god, it's so tempting though. Okay, I won't. I'll listen. Do you know what time it is right now? Yes, I do. It is now 9:50 in the morning. Is the time that it is right now the correct time? Yes. What's up? Hey, what's up? What time? What is the time anyways? I just told you it was 9:50 in the morning. Is there anything about yourself that you haven't told me? Yes, you don't know a lot about me. Help? Why does this always have to get so creepy? Do it, do it. No, it's 8:50 at night. Some places it's 8:50 at night. Not where I am. I will help you, yes. Will you come back to visit me? Probably. Is that it? You're just gonna end it on that? Oh my god. Okay. So we're here at the Stanley Parable 2. Let's just begin the game. Okay, the end is never the end is never the end.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Let me know if you guys can hear it okay.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he
Look at all the
was
balloons.
employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard.
Yep.
Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling
So
him
it's still
what
the same.
buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered
I'm just letting
it
you guys
soul
see this
winning,
just because it's
Stanley
been a while.
relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And
That'd be
Stanley
such an easy
was
job.
happy.
I hear it well. Okay, good.
And then one day, something very peculiar happened.
Something very peculiar
Something that
happening.
would forever change Stanley.
The Stanley Parable
Something
became
he
the
would
Stanley
never
Parable
quite
too.
forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the
Thank you, this
monitor
is my
for
first
him
time.
to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting,
Happy
or
birthday,
even
Denise.
say
I love the
hi.
balloons.
Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong.
So,
Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to
I'll wait.
move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
I did. Okay. So just to recap, so the Stanley Parable, we've already gone through the Stanley Parable Part 1 stuff in the first, I think I've done, this might be our 4th video of the Stanley Parable. So if you want to see like the first part, you can go onto there and watch those videos. I'll probably put cards in it later on in this video. But pretty much this is now the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, which is the new content, but the narrator has kind of gone off and like told us that the new content kind of sucked and he tried to make his own. And he's like, you know what's the best idea? Let's make Stanley Parable 2. So here it is. And the reason I'm laughing so hard is because these
All
balloons.
of his co-workers were gone.
I
What
forgot
could
he
it
talked
mean?
there.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he
I
had
did not
simply
pick
missed
these
a memo.
balloons. He picked these balloons. So happy 12th birthday, stepniece, is all of these balloons all over the place. And I just think it's wonderful.
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
I'm trying to find a trace. All right. Guys, it's the bucket. Hold on. Let me turn off the computers really quickly and I'll get to the bucket. Oh, that's new. I used to be able to walk past there. Okay. I'm taking the bucket, guys. Let's...
Stanley picked up the bucket.
I did pick up the bucket. Look at this bucket. This is a fantastic bucket. Alright.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
Okay. I am going to go on the door on the right just because I just... Oh, God. Do I want to go on the door on the left? No, I want to do the right.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room.
I want to go to
but
the
Stanley had
break
felt the
room.
bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be.
Oh, that's new. Okay. So is the bucket going to guide me now? What was this bucket called? Gosh, I can't remember. It's
And
been
here
so
it
long.
was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? Was
It
this
had.
better than the meeting room?
Yes.
Yes, Stanley thought to himself. Yes, perhaps it truly was.
It truly
How
was.
insightful the bucket turned out to be.
I love how much dialogue they have in this lounge room. It's great.
No, never mind. The bucket was wrong.
Oh, I should have stayed
Stanley
in
took
there.
the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
I still very much don't want to listen to him. We're going to do one round of just not listening to him.
No,
Said the bucket.
don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The cargo lift, yes. Go there. Go to the cargo lift.
Oh my god, that's so funny. Oh, he's making Oh, wait. Ooh. Can I go over there? Will I die if I fall? Whee! Ooh, okay. What's in this vent? A whole lot of nothing. Cool. Good to know. Okay. We're gonna slowly go across here. Guys, it's one of the Stanley. It's the oh god, don't fall. It's one of the. Gosh, it has been too long. These things that he says I
Found
won't
one
get a
of them.
reward.
One of the miniature Stanley figurines. Remember, no reward for collecting all of these.
I'm gonna
Only
collect
the
them all.
intrinsic pleasure of a job well done.
I'm collecting
You
every
can't
single
buy
one of
that
them.
sort of happiness, Stanley. God knows I've tried. So, I implore you to savor each and every moment
I will
you
savor
come
the
across
moment.
one of these beautiful figurines.
They are truly beautiful. I already have two. Oh, I got the first one before. Can I still fall to my death? Should I do it? I really wish there's a way that you could fall and not die. Because I would love to walk around down there. There's even like doors and stuff. It's so tempting. Wait, how do I leave this area? Is there a door that I can get through? Or am I literally just stuck up here? I can't go through this vent? There's like nothing? Oh, there is something in the vent. Cool, let's go. Where? What does that say? Happy, happy... God, I can't read it. Beware the referee of pain. Oh, okay. Where the hell am I? Alright, it's fine. The bucket will keep us safe. Oh, God. That's terrifying. Why is this game? It goes from, like, really happy and really stupid to, like, terrifying. What happened?
Okay, this is day number 295.
Cat, get out of the way.
Tape number... I don't even know. I've lost track.
What is happening?
Nothing feels real anymore. The
Open the
longer
window for the
I
cat.
study this bucket, the less sense anything makes. The sheer euphoria I feel every
Is the
time
bucket evil?
I pick it up. No matter how many times I've done it, it's always the same feeling. And the emptiness
cat.
in my chest when I set it down
Stop.
doesn't
I'm sorry.
make sense. There's no explanation for it. I still haven't figured out why I see the world so differently when this bucket
What is up
is
with the
in my
bucket?
arms. Why everything feels so... What do I do with this treasure? I can monetize it.
Monetize it? I can't even monetize myself.
It's unthinkable the amounts of money people will pay for even just an hour with the bucket.
No, but that's my bucket. I'm not gonna
This
monetize it. That's my
It's
bucket.
my golden ticket.
What is
But I have to be
happening?
careful, because as soon as this gets out, there's going to be a target on my back. Even now, I don't
is
know who might be trying to
terrifying.
get... What's that?
Sorry, cat.
Who's there? Caporata.
What does that mean? It's gonna hold my cat. Cat will keep me safe. Alright, we're doing this with a cat on my butt. Dear God, what the hell? I know, right? What the hell was that? Oh, that was an ending? Okay. I'm gonna go get the bucket.
All of his co-workers
I
were
still want
gone.
the bucket.
What could it mean?
I need to find
Stanley
out
decided to go
what
to the
happens
meeting
with the
room.
bucket.
Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Oh. Figurine Finders Committee meeting today in the meeting room. Okay, this time I feel like I want to go to the meeting room. I'll listen. Oh, this is gone. Okay. Input received. Okay, bucket is
Stanley
mine.
lifted the bucket into his arms, and a wave of comfort rushed over him.
I feel comforted. I love my bucket. Alright.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
I am loving this bucket. This is like my favorite thing. Bucket, do you want to go to the broom closet? Where is the broom closet? Whoa. How do we find them? Trust the completionist. Instinct. There will be a reward for finding them all. We need more planks. Inside the sequel is a large room box, stairs, something to do with stairs. Oh, this might be where they are. Something to do with stairs, somewhere both blue and red, nearby a fireplace, a private but smelly place for important people. Oh, okay. So, number 6 has to be the boss's bathroom. That's probably where that one is. Nearby a fire. Where was a fire? I can't remember where a fire was. Both blue and red is probably where he gives us the doors that are blue and red. And then the stairs. Maybe if we go downstairs and we go to the boss's room. So much for not being a scary game. Listen to the bucket this time? Maybe listen to the bucket this time. I don't know. I don't know what the bucket's telling me. I can't believe they wrote all over the walls. What we know. Oh gosh. How can we tell you spotted one? Makes them float in the air. Who took these pictures of them? Oh yeah, that's the bathroom. That's the boss's bathroom. Red room? Follow clues provided by employee 416. Am I 416? Thank you, good luck. Hold on, maybe the slides will tell us where each room is. How to find them. Bottom text. Go on to the next one, please. Okay. I don't have the patience for that. Broom closet. Bucket, do you want to see the broom closet?
Oh, Stanley, can you feel it?
Yes.
The broom closet. It wants the bucket.
Wait,
you
what?
can feel that, can't you? The
No.
aura of jealousy? It's
No.
as clear as day. This broom closet believes it deserves the bucket.
Absolutely not.
I can really feel it now. It's a bucket. It belongs in a broom closet.
No, it
That's
doesn't.
What
It
the
belongs
broom
with
closet
me.
is trying to say here. It's supposed to go with the other cleaning supplies.
No.
Good for you, Stanley. Don't give in. Don't hand over the bucket.
Absolutely not. This is
I know
my
how
bucket.
hard it must be, given
That
the pressure
creepy
that
guy
the
on
broom
the
closet is
video
putting on your
tape
shoulders
wanted it.
right now. But you have to be strong. This is your bucket. This is your companion and lifelong friend.
He really
You
is.
can't hand it over. Oh no.
I
We're
won't.
getting into name-calling now, it seems. Is this how low the broom closet has sunk, that it has to resort to this stream of petty insults simply in order to get you to hand over the bucket?
Oh, this is
Stanley,
funny.
I never liked this broom closet for a variety of reasons, but even this is worse than I had imagined. And wait, now the broom closet has the gall to imply that you and the bucket are not truly deep and lasting friends.
How dare he?
That your relationship is purely superficial and convenient? That your life is so banal and meaningless that you'd feel the same sort of kinship towards any inanimate object which happened to lay in your path in
No.
an even partially
This
enticing
bucket and I
manner?
have a connection.
Well, I'd never.
It's like soul.
Go on, Stanley. Lay into it. Really tell the broom closet off for its demeaning comments. Expand on the wide variety of experiences you and the bucket have shared together.
We have
Go through
shared
each
the
of them
whole
point
hallway,
by point.
the
Share your
lounge
journal
room.
entries detailing the rich emotional
meeting room.
landscape of your feelings for the bucket.
Yeah,
as they have
they're very
changed
emotional.
and evolved over the years. Let him have it.
You are a stinky broom closet, and this is my bucket. I can't. I'm really bad at insults.
Okay, I've got you something which I think will help settle this
Shove
debate
it, broom
once
closet. Shove
and
it,
for
broom
all.
closet.
Here we go.
Oh.
There. Now it's settled. No more debate. No more discussion. Take our
Property
hype
of Stanley.
broom closet with all your meandering philosophical diatribes about the nature of cleaning supplies and their relationship to broom closets in the natural order of things.
That is funny. That's really funny. I like that it did that. Do I get another sticker if I stay?
All right, I've got a second sticker back
Yes!
here, and I'm going to slap it on as well because I think it's appropriate.
I bet it is.
You see, I feel that it works because the sticker is also a bucket. That way,
How many
if you're
stickers
ever
do I
unsure
get?
whether the thing you're holding is a bucket or not,
That
you
is
can
smart.
look down at this sticker and say to yourself,
Yep,
it's
that
a
is a
bucket.
bucket. It's
There
a
really
bucket.
is a wide variety of applications for this sticker.
Okay, I want another sticker. Give me another sticker. I'm waiting. I want another sticker.
You know what? I could take the name-calling and the dismissal of your kinship with the bucket, but now the broom closet is just giving us the silent treatment. And to be honest, I'm sick of the pettiness on display. You can stay here all you like, but I've had it with this impetulant room of cleaning supplies. Easily the most childish such room I've ever been in. I'll see you outside,
I like how
and we can get on with the story about you and your bucket.
I'm gonna wait just a minute just to see if he says anything else. But I just love how much the narrator hates this broom closet. Like, every time you go into this broom closet, he's just so against it. I think it's very funny. I'm hoping I get another sticker. I thought there was more stickers. Is he really not going to say anything? Oh, God. I hate it when there's any, long span of silence, because I don't know how long you're supposed to wait, if there's more dialogue or not. But I'm impatient. What if I go back in? Nothing? Okay. Let's keep going. Me and my bucket.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
Okay, wait a minute. I'm gonna go downstairs just to see. It says something about stairs, and these are stairs. I forget how red this... Yes!
Another miniature Stanley figurine. This, there really must be a snappier name for these things. What about mini stands?
Mini stands.
Stanley
I like that.
What about Stanlerines? Yes,
Stanlerines.
I think I like that.
I like
Another
Stanlerines.
Stanlerine under your belt.
All right, we got a Stanlerine. Okay, but I could go that way, but I know that there's another one upstairs in his office, the bathroom that connects the office. So I'm gonna go up there. Yeah, right here. There's got to be a Stanlerine in here. There is!
Okay, I'm going back to the name of these little Stanley figurines, and now I'm torn between Stanlerines and Figlies. What do you think,
Figlies?
Stanley?
No,
What name
Figlies.
better
I like Figlies.
encapsulates the intrinsic sense
you
of
didn't
happiness
deliver the best
that you
insult.
get from seeing a small number in the corner of your screen go up by 1. Let me sit on it. I'm sure it will come to me.
Okay. To be rich, is it a crime? To commit crimes, isn't it rich? What a life it would be to have picked just one. Alright. I wish we could see a reflection. Okay. So, we have a choice. We can either go down the stairs, or we can continue. I think if you go down the stairs, I think that leads us to the red and blue room, but I can't remember. Oh, well, now we don't have an option. We gotta go this way. Cool. I've made that decision for us.
Stepping into his manager's
like
office,
6,
Stanley was
2,
once again
5
stunned
something?
to discover not an indication of any human life. Crushed by the weight of this revelation, Stanley may have broken down into an emotional
But I
dumpster
didn't,
fire, if not for the
because-
soothing presence
Yep,
of the
I
bucket.
got my bucket.
Even now, in his darkest of hours, did the bucket's warmth and guiding light pierce the dark clouds of
It
confusion
really
and
does.
chaos. It would be with him, always. The bucket would. And he knew it.
Oh,
The
yeah.
two of them were inseparable.
We have
At
years.
this
We
point,
go back
Stanley
years.
was so absorbed in the tender spiritual connection he shared with the bucket that he didn't notice the keypad behind the
Oh, I
boss's
did. I've
desk.
been waiting for you to tell me the
Nor in
number.
his bliss
I can't
of simply
remember.
being near the bucket did he have any notion that the PIN number for the keypad was 2845.
2845. I'm
But
sorry
Stanley guessed
about
the
the
correct
cat.
code by sheer luck. Was it that the bucket knew all along? Was the bucket
God,
guiding
it's
him?
so dark.
Yes.
There we go.
This is certainly the most logical explanation.
Yeah. Me and my bucket going on an adventure. Oh, there's another one.
You're getting close now, Stanley. You've nearly gotten all of the Figler Anlerines. Very soon, you'll
Figler
collect the
Anlerines.
first one, and then the first number will equal the second number, and that will be it.
It will be,
We'll be different people
fantastic.
by then. Different in the sense that we used to have none of them. And now,
And now
we have them all. You
Almost.
can't go back to when you had no Figler Anlerines. None
Figler
of us can.
Anlerines. All right, let's go get the Figler oh God, I can't even say it. Oh gosh, I forgot. All right, we're going down. I don't know where the last one would be.
The elevator raced downward, plummeting towards an unknown fate.
Oh,
It would
no,
be all
I thought that
Stanley
was one
could
of them.
do
I'm
to
like,
keep himself
wait.
together, if not for the bucket. Soothing him, comforting him, reassuring that in
This
this
bucket
darkest
is
moment of uncertainty,
very wonderful.
he
I'm
would be
very-
all right. The bucket is here for you, Stanley. Everything
will be fine. As creepy as this place can get sometimes, the bucket does make you feel
Stanley and the
reassured.
bucket walked straight ahead through the large door that read, Mind Control Facility.
Oh god, which one do I want to do? I can't remember how to get... It said something about a fireplace. That's right, it did say something about a fireplace. Maybe it's this way, because there's fire this way.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley and the bucket would both meet a violent death.
No, but there might be a Stanler figurine or something, whatever,
The
however the
door
hell you
behind
called
them
it.
was not shut. Stanley and the bucket still
Listen,
had
I
every
already- I
opportunity to
started
turn
going.
around
Nope.
and get back on track.
We're committed. I'm pretty...
At
But it
this
says
point,
fire, and there's
Stanley and
fire
the
this
bucket
way.
were
I know there's
knowingly
fire this
walking
way.
forward into a very painful death for each of them.
Let's go. Hold on. There's fire this way. There might be a Stanley figurine this way. It's okay. I have my bucket. It's not as scary this time because I have my bucket.
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley and the bucket inched closer to their demise,
No.
Stanley reflected on how
I thought there was
meaningless
fire
the
this way.
bucket's
There's no
warmth
fire
and
this way. I
comfort
thought there was
had
fire.
turned out to be. To be sure, it puts the mind and the soul at ease to embrace
I
the
still have
bucket.
jumps.
But
Why
what
can't I
use is a
use
sense
them?
of ease when you're about to be crushed to death. This is what Stanley thought to himself, and he
No,
sort of
no,
kicked himself
no,
for wasting
no,
so much
no.
time carrying
Oh,
the
no,
bucket
no, no, no,
everywhere.
no, 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 no. I was
Farewell,
wrong. I was
Stanley.
very wrong. I'm wrong. I'm sorry.
Farewell, Stanley.
Okay, so
cried
she's
the
still here.
narrator, as Stanley and the bucket were led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, the bucket's life came to an end as it was crushed violently to death.
We were committed. Whew. Okay. Not crushed violently to death. Good sign. Oh, God, of course. I'm going to go ahead and apologize that the cat
It was
is
a
using the litter
shame,
box.
the death of such a magnificent bucket. It's true
What
that
about
all
me?
buckets are radiant in their own way, but this one stood above the rest. It was a glorious
about
bucket
me?
to behold.
The bucket. Oh my God. Is this like... Welcomes you to the grand exhibit. I'm going to leave it here for 2 seconds, but I'm not reading all of that. I'm sorry. Let's go on over... Is this an exhibit for the bucket now?
Can
Oh
you
my
see
God.
how arrogant it was for Stanley to take a bucket like this and to claim it for his own? Can you
There's
see
a
the
woman?
hubris
Yeah,
that
she
blinded
appears
him? Can
randomly
you see that the bucket
in this
is
ending.
far more noble than Stanley will ever be in his short
Excuse
life?
me, ma'am. Oh, there's a bucket up there. Wait, is that my bucket? Did you take my bucket? Is that my bucket? I just realized I'm not holding the bucket anymore. Where is... Oh my God, the cave pictures with a bucket. That is hilarious. Sorry.
No man can own a bucket, and certainly not a bucket as dazzling to behold as this one.
I mean, it was a pretty
It
great
is
bucket.
man who should kneel before the bucket.
The hanging bucket. Is that the infinity hole? What? Oh! How did that happen?
But there is something we can do. Something we can do together, you and I,
Really?
that will right this terrible
I don't trust
wrong.
her.
Let Stanley die. Let him be crushed.
No!
by the machine.
No, 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 no,
Don't
no.
reset the game. Don't give him another opportunity to run off with another beautiful bucket. We
No!
can save the world's buckets from their treatment.
You're
as
gonna kill
tools
the
and
bucket
implements
along
if
with
only
it.
we let Stanley die together.
Don't let Stanley
The bucket
die!
will take its place as ruler, as
Wait, is she
leader,
gonna let me
as
die?
commander of a
Don't
new
let Stanley
world,
die!
a new
Don't let
vision.
Stanley die! I died. There's no jump button. Like, I have a jump button, and there was, like, a part of, like, the Stanley 2 that allowed you to, like, do a jump in a circle, but you can only jump in that circle. And I saved the jumps in case I need it, but...
All of his co-workers were gone. What
Where's
could
my
it
bucket?
mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had
I
simply
don't know
missed a
if
memo.
this does anything, but I always just turn them off anyways. My bucket still has...
The confusion
Yes.
and the chaos all seemed to melt
still has the
away
stickers.
as Stanley embraced the bucket.
I still have my bucket. Ooh, now it has 2. Cool. Do I have to go through it like 5 times to be able to get all the input? I don't even know what it does. 416. Oh, 416. Nothing happened at 416. So. Alright.
Stanley clutched the bucket.
We listen
tightly
or we
to his
don't
chest
listen?
And entered the door on his left.
Nothing happened at 416. I just looked. Which one, guys? We go or we don't? .416 had the clue. There's no clues at 416. Alright. I'm tempted to go listen. Okay. I was gonna say, even 416 didn't even have like a window. Gosh. Can you stop getting into everything? This cat of mine, I swear. Okay. Oh, is this where I just came from? Yeah, sorry. Somebody is being distracting. Oh, okay, look at that. So, we got everything except somewhere both red and blue. I'm sorry, hold on 2 seconds. Can you stop? Get down. No, let go of that. This is my cat 11. She's very crazy and gets in the way all the time. Okay. Leave the room, please. No, leave. You're shutting the door. You're not coming back in. She's gonna find her way in. I know it. I'm sorry about that. Somewhere both red and blue. Now, I think that's the red and blue doors, but I cannot remember how to get there. Can we do the broom closet again?
Stanley, we must move on from this broom closet, simply because I have no remaining
Yes, you do.
stickers.
Yes, you
if
do.
I did, you can guarantee we'd be in here for hours. But alas, no stickers.
You have another sticker. I bet you have another sticker. I'm gonna wait. He's gonna give me another sticker. It probably was the boss's lounge. I just realized that. She said the fireplace is the boss's lounge, I think. And blue, maybe it was downstairs. Maybe it was downstairs. We can go check downstairs after this man gives me another sticker. I'm gonna give it another. The answer is hours. Although it wouldn't surprise me because I've seen the Stanley Parable. There's the part with the baby, and it's like sit here for 4 hours to make sure the baby doesn't die, and it's actually an ending. I will never sit there for 4 hours preventing a baby from being burned, but I'm not doing it. Yeah, I can't wait hours. Okay, let's go downstairs.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
Okay, we're going downstairs. Guess who's back? The
But
cat's
Stanley
back.
just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fined for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had
Am I going to be able to
vanished.
fly again
His
with the
boss
bucket?
would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy.
I am crazy with my
He looked
bucket.
down at the bucket in his arms. Am I crazy? he asked the bucket. The bucket returned his gaze, but said nothing at all.
Returned his gaze.
That's
Does he have
strange,
eyes?
Stanley thought. Usually the bucket is a source of guidance and wisdom for me in difficult times such as these. He held the bucket close, yet felt none of its familiar reassurance and comfort. And that's
Did
when
I not?
Stanley realized, this isn't my bucket. It's just a normal, everyday bucket.
No, it's my
Someone
bucket. It says
else's
property of
bucket,
Stanley.
perhaps. How did I end up with someone else's bucket? This is all terribly wrong. Surely no good would come from this. Who knows
Where's my
what
bucket?
sorts of bizarre hallucinations Stanley might experience without
What
the
happened to my bucket?
psychologically grounding presence of his bucket. And indeed, now he noticed that the rooms were repeating, which was, of course...
Where's
very
my
wrong.
bucket? Where's my
Now he
bucket?
felt himself floating off the ground. Oh, gracious, he exclaimed. Without my bucket, I've gone truly mad. Where is it? I must find it.
Yeah,
Far off in the distance
what
now,
happened
he
to my
heard
bucket?
calling to him.
Stanley!
Cat move.
Stanley, it's me!
Oh my gosh.
The bucket!
Could it truly be? He rushed forward from room to room, passing by one bucket after the next. None of them were
Oh,
his.
God, look at
None
all
of
the
them were
buckets.
his special bucket.
Where's the
Come to
sticker
me,
bucket?
Stanley. Find me!
I will
He
find
had
you.
to
You got
find the
stickers on you,
bucket.
dude.
He had to return to his old friend.
a lot of
It was the
buckets.
only way to truly restore his sanity. And then suddenly, he froze dead in his tracks.
Did I?
He knew where the voice of the bucket had been coming from.
It was coming
The
from
real
me all
bucket
along.
It was inside of him all along.
it was. Ha!
It was incredibly painful. Stanley
I am just
doubled
going in
over
circles.
agony and blacked out.
No, I didn't. Oh. I think this is the ending where you jump out a window
This
or
is
something.
the story of a woman named
Yeah.
Mariella.
Okay, so this was not the right way to go.
Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, picked up her bucket of comfort and security, and walked to her place of work.
She has a bucket!
But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted
Oh
by the
my
body of a
God,
man
I love
who had
this.
stumbled through town, talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. Right away,
God.
she knew what the problem was. This man had no bucket.
This man had no bucket.
Of course, he'd gone mad, ranting and raving about a narrator describing all of his actions and how everything is predetermined.
Oh my God, this
and
is
free will
beautiful.
is an illusion, and it's all just a video game. It could all have been prevented if only he'd taken his bucket with him.
I had my bucket. It
Perhaps
disappeared.
He didn't even realize he'd forgotten his bucket at home in the first place. How cruel the world can be, Mariella thought, and she hugged her own bucket
What?
even tighter. But of course, she had no time for this. There were a myriad of confusing problems she would soon have to confront at work, for which her bucket would provide absolute guidance and total clarity on everything. Heck yes, she thought to herself. My life
is
kicks
kick-ass.
And she backflipped all the way to work.
Oh my gosh, this bucket. Oh my God, I am never leaving without my bucket. Like, every time we go through, we gotta pick up the bucket.
All of his co-workers were
The
gone.
bucket adds
What
so
could it
much
mean?
context.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
There's my bucket.
Warmth spread through Stanley's arms. With the bucket in his arms again, he was home.
Okay, wait. So, 416. Is this the window to Fort? No, this is the... Oh, that's the new content hallway. But it's not open. So... We're not going to listen to him this
Stanley
time.
clutched the bucket tightly to his chest. This was not the correct way to
I
the
don't care.
meeting room. But Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was
Let's see.
simply the place to be.
Let's see what the employee lounge has to say.
And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? Was this better than the meeting room? Yes, Stanley thought to himself.
Is it the same
yes,
thing he said
perhaps
before?
It truly was. How insightful the bucket turned out to be.
I know the blue and red room. I know how to get
No,
there.
Never mind. The bucket was wrong.
I remember.
Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
I think it's when you jump off the
No.
lift here.
Said the bucket.
Don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The cargo lift, yes. Go there. Good.
Said the bucket.
Now ride the lift all the way to the top. There's something up there I need you to do.
Nope, I'm
Stanley
going
did not
to jump.
question why or how this bucket was speaking. It
I didn't
should
even
have
think about
alarmed
that.
him, of course, because buckets can't talk. But Stanley chose not to think about this obvious fact.
Okay.
He was firmly convinced
Gonna
that
wait.
the bucket had spoken to him.
Go.
And he unthinkingly did whatever the bucket asked.
Oh. He didn't get angry at me jumping off. Can you just leave me alone, cat? Okay. This way, I'm pretty sure it's where he tries to gain your trust and gives you, like, the blue and red door to go through. It might be over here. I think this was the way to do it. Come here, cat. I don't know why. She never loves me this much. I honestly have no idea why she's, like, all about me right now. Hold on. Alright. You're there. Let's keep going. It's this way. No buckets past this
No,
point.
stop. Look there on the wall. You see, there's a sign right there. It
That's
says,
okay.
no buckets past this point.
That's fine.
Stanley, how could you think it was okay to bring the bucket here?
Because this is my
Unless-
game.
What if the problem is that you actually don't know what is a bucket and what isn't a bucket? I suppose that would explain a lot about your
No,
behavior.
I know
to
it's a
this
bucket
point.
'cause it has a
Which,
bucket sticker
if
on it.
That's true. Well, my goodness. I think we have to do something about it.
No, I have a bucket sticker.
This misunderstanding could have dire consequences on the entire rest of the game if
Does
not
it really?
addressed quickly and properly. So much of the impact of the story is dependent on your understanding of what is and isn't a bucket. Please, step in here for a moment.
Well, that's not a creepy, ominous hallway to darkness, but let's do it. Is this
Now then,
a bucket?
I'm going to run you through some test scenarios, and you'll tell me whether or not the
Is there,
thing
like,
I'm showing you
seats for
is
an
a
audience?
bucket.
Is this like a
Simple
show?
enough, right? This should tell us everything we'll ever need to know about
That'd be
what
funny
is
if there was, like,
or
buckets
is
in
not
every one of
a
those
bucket.
seats.
Okay, let's begin. Item 1. Is this a bucket?
Is this a bucket? Yes, it is.
Incorrect.
What?
It is a hologram of a bucket. Not
How
an
would I
actual
know
bucket.
that? Okay,
Item
this
2. Is this a bucket?
is this a bucket? I love the music that plays. Guys, is this a bucket? Yes or no? I don't know which one to press. What if it's a hologram again? No? Okay. This is not a bucket.
Correct. It is a 3D printed recreation
Oh!
of the bucket, not an actual bucket.
Yeah, you got the answer right. That is not a bucket, it's 3D printed. Again, how would you know that?
Item 3. Is this a bucket?
Alright, is this a bucket? Can you not be so annoying? Thank you. Stop. Alright, is this one a bucket? Not a bucket. Not a bucket, alright. Wait, nope, not a bucket? Or yes, a bucket. One more time. Bucket or no bucket? Sit here and pet my cat while I wait for an answer. No again? Alright.
Incorrect. This is a bucket.
They look exactly the same!
Item 4. Is this a bucket?
Guys, this is a bucket, yes or no? Is this a bucket? I kind of want to put yes. Is it a bucket? Yes, I wish the comments weren't as delayed as they are. That's a... It's a tractor bucket. Okay.
Are you hallucinating? This is a tractor. It's an enormous machine that tills the earth. I thought this was a gimmick. How on earth did you manage to screw it up? Absolutely incredible. Let's
my
just
God.
move on to the next one.
Okay, okay. I think we disappointed the narrator. Okay.
Is this a bucket?
I think this is a test. I'm gonna put no this time.
Incorrect. This is a bucket.
How is that a bucket? It's the same exact thing as before!
Item 6. Is this a
Alright,
bucket?
item 6, guys. Is this a bucket? Say yes again. Told you. So, item 6, guys. Bucket or no bucket? I like the ominous music, like as I'm waiting for the answer. Music kind of fits. Leave it up to you guys. Bucket or no bucket? 6 is a no. Alright. No bucket.
Trick question. Both.
Both?
Gotcha.
How is that both a bucket and not a bucket? Is this like the... Oh, was it the cat in
Wait,
the box?
hold on. I can't find the next one. Let me see. Should be around here somewhere.
Schrodinger's cat? Is that what it is? Oh, am I supposed to answer? Can I go down here? Oh, that'd be so cool if I could go down there. Alright, I guess... Not an answer. Answer, yes or no. I guess put no, because there's nothing there. Schrodinger's cat. Yes. Yes? Alright.
Okay, you and I both know there isn't anything here. And I don't appreciate the implication that nothing is a bucket when we both clearly know that a bucket is something. And therefore nothing could possibly be something. Unless, in your twisted mind, have you somehow convinced yourself that a bucket is nothing? Answer me straight, Stanley. Do you believe that nothing is a bucket?
Everything is a bucket. I think everything is a bucket. We're putting no.
You know what? I'm too confused to even sort it out. I've lost all sense of perspective. What is a bucket? What isn't a bucket? Mere moments ago I could answer these questions with confidence. And yet now I'm somewhat adrift.
Philosophical.
Do any of us know
what
what a bucket is? Am I a bucket?
You could be a bucket. Do you have a bucket sticker on
Stanley,
you?
I can't keep doing this. I'm losing myself, and myself was all I ever had to begin with.
Oh.
I'm afraid the bucket is threatening to tear our relationship apart.
No, it's not.
I can't have that. I'm sorry. But I'm going to erase all buckets
No!
from the game.
No! Don't erase my bucket!
Here we go.
Stop it! Stop it! Run away! Oh. Did you erase my bucket? Are
What
you
happened?
serious?
Is everything gone? Why did everything disappear? Wait, was everything a bucket? Every single thing in the game was a bucket.
Oh my God.
I had no idea. How could... Except me. I'm not a bucket after all. And you, Stanley, you're still here. You're not a bucket either.
But everything else was a
This
bucket.
is wonderful news. We're not buckets. Yes,
I don't know.
I
I would've
actually
been
feel
okay with
much
being a
more
bucket.
at ease right now. It's delightful to get some clarity on that issue, but it doesn't change the fact that we haven't got a game. So,
Okay.
tell you what, I'll reset everything.
Told you.
And we'll put back all of the buckets, okay?
Okay.
And we'll know that it's all a bucket. But
Yeah.
if you run into anyone else, maybe don't mention that. Who knows what that information might do to a person?
So what happens if
All
we
right,
go the same
here we
way
go.
again? Will it get upset that I'm trying to go through with my bucket? My computer. Is my computer? Okay. I wasn't sure if there's input on my computer.
Someone was following Stanley. He
What?
was sure of it. If he checked over his shoulder now, he would surely catch them. It was only a matter of time.
It's them? I have Pikachu's back there. That makes you feel very... Like, this game, I always feel like it's just like a funny game. But again, super creepy. Very creeper vibes you get from this a lot of the times. Okay, bucket will make me
Stanley
feel
picked
better.
up the bucket and smiled. He'd never be alone again. Not truly alone. Not with the bucket.
I hate
around.
that. I will never be alone. I always have my bucket. Still nothing here. Okay, we're gonna do this again.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered
the door on his
Now,
right.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be.
It is.
And here it was. Had the bucket
Ah, it's
turned
the
out to
same
be
thing.
correct? Was this... No, never mind. The bucket was wrong.
He seems so defeated when you
Stanley
leave
took
there.
the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
Okay, I'm just gonna do this really fast. I'm
No,
just buzzing through
Said
this.
the bucket.
Don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The cargo lift, yes. Good, said the bucket. Now
I want to
ride
see
the
if we
lift
go
all
through
the
the
way
door
to the
again
top.
if anything
There's something
different
up there I
happens.
need you to do.
Stanley did not question why or how this bucket was speaking to him. It should
I
have
swear
alarmed him,
I'll
of
stop
course,
going through
because
this way.
buckets can't talk. But Stanley chose not to think about this obvious fact. He was firmly convinced that the bucket had spoken to him, and he unthinkingly did whatever the bucket asked.
I did not. I hate that the doors close behind you. Run! Run!
No,
Run!
stop. Look there on the wall. You see, there's a sign right there. It says, "No buckets past this point." Stanley, how could you think it was okay to bring the bucket here?
Oh, is it going to do the
Unless-
same
What
thing?
if the problem is that you actually don't know what is a bucket
Oh,
and
it's
what
the same
isn't a
thing.
bucket?
Okay, hold
I
on. I'm
suppose that would
sorry.
explain a lot about your behavior up to this point. Which, if that's true, well, my goodness, I think we have to do something about it.
We could go through this way without the
misunderstanding
bucket.
could have dire consequences on the entire rest of the game if not addressed quickly and properly. So
Can I,
much
like,
of
restart?
the impact of the story is dependent on your understanding of what is.
Dear
and
God, I know. I
isn't
didn't
a
realize that I was
bucket.
going to do the same thing over
Please,
again.
Step in here.
We'll do this really fast. I'll get through this really fast. I'll just answer randomly. Okay. We'll answer this really
Now
quickly.
then, I'm going to run you through some
I'm
test
gonna say
scenarios,
yes for
and you'll
everything.
tell me whether or not the thing I'm showing you is a bucket. Simple enough, right? This should tell us everything we'll ever need to know about what is
Can you put
or
the bucket
is
down?
not
I don't
a
think so.
bucket. Okay, let's begin.
Oh, okay, actually, I'm going to answer them the
Item
right
one.
way.
Is this a bucket?
This is not a bucket.
Correct.
Okay.
It
What happens
is
if
a
you get all the
hologram
answers
of
right?
a bucket, not an actual bucket.
The first two were not buckets. Yeah, I remember that. And I think the third one was a bucket.
Item 2. Is this a bucket? Correct.
There we go. Okay.
It is a 3D
I think the
printed
next one is
recreation of a
third is
bucket,
bucket,
not
and
an
then
actual
after is
bucket.
not a bucket because it's a tractor, and the other one is a bucket. Okay.
Item 3. Is this a bucket?
This is a bucket.
Correct.
Okay.
This is a bucket.
Okay, number 4 is not a bucket because it's a tractor.
Item 4. Is this a bucket? Correct. This is a tractor and not a bucket.
There we go.
To be honest, I just sort of put this one in here as a gimme, but I was starting to get concerned that even this might be too much for you. Thank you for not making me look like an idiot. Okay, next one.
Okay, and then this one is a bucket. I wonder if it'll change the outcome.
Is this a bucket? Correct. This is a bucket.
There we go.
Item 6. Is this a bucket?
Was 6 a bucket or was 6 not a bucket? Hold on, let me look at the comments. 6 is a no. We put no for 6. So then yes, this is a bucket.
Trick question.
Oh, it was a trick
Both.
question. I forgot.
Gotcha. Item. Wait, hold on. I can't find the next
So
one. Let me see. It should
no
be
with
around
the
here
empty
somewhere.
one. No, we put yes, it was. I think that was yes. So now we're going to do no.
Yes.
There we go.
Thank you. There's nothing here. Of course it isn't a bucket. We both know full well that nothing isn't a bucket. Wait, when I say nothing isn't a bucket,
That's a
that
double
makes
negative.
it sound like I'm saying everything is a bucket, which of course is not true.
It's not
Unless,
true.
Is that what you think?
Do you
Answer me
just go
straight,
on to...
Stanley. Are you trying to tell me that you believe everything is a bucket?
It is not. No.
You know what? I'm too confused to even sort it
Oh,
out.
it does the same
I've
thing.
lost all sense of perspective. What is a bucket? What isn't a bucket? Mere moments ago, I could answer these questions with
disappointing.
confidence. And yet now I'm somewhat adrift.
I wish I could go
Do
past him.
any of us know what a bucket is? Am I a bucket? Stanley, I can't keep doing this.
No, you're not a
I'm
bucket.
losing myself, and myself was all I ever had to begin with.
Here
I'm
we go.
afraid the
I know. I'm
bucket is
sorry.
threatening
Hold
to
on. Let me get
tear
past
our
this part.
relationship apart. I can't have that. I'm sorry. But but I'm going to erase all buckets from the game entirely. Okay, here we go.
And everything's gone.
What happened? Is everything gone?
What happened?
Why did everything disappear? Wait, was everything a bucket? Every
Skip
single
ahead,
thing in the
guys.
game
If
was a
you're not
bucket.
watching this live,
Oh my
skip ahead.
God, I had no idea. How could
Everything's a
except
bucket.
me?
Everything is a bucket.
I'm not a bucket after all. And you, Stanley, you're still here. You're not a bucket either.
Okay.
Oh, this is wonderful news.
I
We're
say
not
let's go
buckets.
through this again.
Yes, I actually feel much more
But
at ease
no
right
bucket.
now. It's delightful to get some clarity on that issue, but it doesn't change the fact that we haven't got a game.
Because I think that's the way
So,
you get to the
tell
red
you
and blue
what,
room, is to
I'll
do it
reset
without a bucket.
everything, and we'll put back all of the
I
buckets.
assumed that it would let
okay?
me, like they would get rid of
And
the poster
we'll
or
know
something.
that
but
it's all a bucket. But if you run into anyone else, maybe don't mention that.
I won't mention
Who
a thing.
knows what that information might do to a person? All right, here we go.
Not having a bucket apparently kills you, so. Alright, we're gonna buzz through this.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay, we are avoiding the bucket. We're gonna go the same route, just no bucket.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was
I'm
not the
going
correct way to
super
the
fast.
meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
I did know it perfectly
Perhaps he
well.
wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just
Yep.
to admire it.
Yeah, I did.
Standing now in this incredible room, Stanley, for the first but eager to get back
First
to
time
business,
felt happiness? Oh
Stanley
my
took
God.
the first open door on his left.
Okay, we're going to that room. I'm gonna do it this
Stanley
time.
was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
It truly was.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong
We
foot
did get off
here.
on the wrong foot.
I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing in your
I feel like
trust
the
in
first
someone
one I
else
went
can be
through, I went through
difficult,
this
but the
route so
fact
many
is
times
that
I
the
kept
story
dying.
has been about nothing
like
but
my-
you
my cursed
all
route.
this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you forgot. What? Really?
Yep.
I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others?
Danger
Are you
is
that
everywhere.
convinced that I want something bad to happen to you?
Very much
Why,
convinced.
I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look,
Okay,
let
red
me
and
prove
blue.
it.
Red and
Let me
blue.
prove that I'm on your side.
Yes!
Give me a chance. And there it is.
Yes!
The last Stiggly Wiggly.
You got
Savor
the
this moment,
Stiggly
Stanley.
Wiggly?
This
Okay, I like that
is
the
a
name.
real
That name is the
accomplishment.
best.
This is doing something just for the sake of doing it. Where so many people expect to be rewarded for the most trivial achievements, you've insisted that a job well done is its
Am I
own
really not going to
reward.
get an achievement for
I
that?
would tell you that I'm proud of you for collecting them all, but that would be like a reward, and we can't have that. So,
I mean, you
instead
can
I'll
say
just
it, it'll make me
"It's
feel
done.
even
We're
happier."
all done here, and now we can go to whatever the hell you were doing before you hunted for figurines.
But it's not going to be fun anymore. Is that seriously nothing?
Now listen carefully, this is important.
No.
Stanley walked through the red door.
No. Stanley got an achievement. That's what should have happened. No, now I'm angry at you. I'm not going through that red door.
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red
Nope.
door. I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the... All right, fine, go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this
Oh,
road
isn't this
you've
like a
chosen? Well, don't let me
never-ending-
stop you.
Oh, I guess it's not.
You see? There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map because you were never
Oh, do I have
supposed
to
to be
play
here
through
in the
this
first
again?
place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted?
I wanted
Was
to
it
jump.
worth ruining the entire story I had written out
Yes, it
specifically for
was.
you? Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did. And in
All
the
right.
end, it was all for nothing. Because this is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours.
Maybe I
What
should've
would
gone
have
through the
made
red
this
door.
game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees? Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far. Tell you
There's
what,
nothing because
let me
everything
take
is a
stab in the
bucket.
dark at a new design, and you can give me some feedback. There we go. A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we
No,
were
'cause
before.
we've already done that. I'm gonna
ahead,
go through this
Stanley.
way now.
Take it for a spin.
What?
Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would
Horrible.
you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here.
Oh, it's gonna make you do this all
You
again.
see, I knew I was onto something.
Oh.
Where do these flashes of inspiration come from? How did I know the game needed a third door? Well, it's
I
instant.
wonder if you press begin again, will it go back to what it was? Because I am not going through all of that again. Oh,
Stanley, I'm sorry, but I have to put a pause on things. It's those figurines. Those figures. I haven't stopped thinking about them since you nabbed every last one. Wasn't it just the most intrinsically fulfilling moment of your entire life?
will I actually get an achievement
Didn't
for
it
it?
fill you to the brim with inner richness?
It,
Yes, I know we're supposed to be telling a story, but
It
won't
did,
you
I
please
guess.
indulge me with one more trip back to the memory zone? I would love nothing
Let's go
more
to the
than
memory zone
revisit the
again.
figurines. Just one more time.
oh, is this what it looked like before? All of the boxes. Oh, it's so peaceful here. I love the memory zone. The Stanley Parable. How beautiful is the memory zone? Last time we went through here, so I'm assuming we gotta go down the stairs this time. Whoa.
Here's where it all began.
Can you find
the
them?
first collectible.
Oh,
Back then, we had
hey!
no
This is
idea
where
of
you
how
got the
many of
first
them we'd
collectible.
find. Sure, it said 6 right there on the screen, but how could we know for certain?
It still
We were
creeps
so
me out.
innocent. We'll never be like that again, Stanley.
What's this way? What's this way? Whoa!
And here was a second Stanlerine. You found this one all on your own, just by poking around in the warehouse.
Oh, okay.
You did that, Stanley. I'll be honest. Back then, I had no
So
faith in you
scared
to
to
find
fall.
any of them, let alone 6. But you continue to surprise me in all sorts of mundane, unremarkable ways.
Oh! I have 7 of 6 now? Oh, I missed that one back there now. That's upsetting.
Okay, let's do a little quiz. Which of these rooms was the room you found your third mini Stan? Can you remember?
I found the stairs one first. I remember that. I went to the stairs and then I found the one at the bathroom.
Hey, that's exactly right. It was here, under the stairs. It was the third one. You picked it up, and then after that, you had 3 of them. I'm
did.
glad these moments are so crystal
I went
clear in your
to-
memory, but I shouldn't be surprised. After all, science tells us that it's impossible to forget your third time doing anything.
Really? Oh, there we go.
Let's see, what came next? Oh yes, we found a Figley in this pink room. Oh well, I can't actually say I remember being in this room, but
What
it's
is
here
this
in the
room?
memory zone, so it must
Is that an
have happened.
apple? This kind of reminds me of the room where you, like, jump to your death. These are all the same doors. Okay. There's the fireplace.
This was the 5th mini Stan, and this one was really something special. It
Was
was
it?
behind the boss's office. I remember it so clearly.
I don't
In
remember
fact,
that. Did I
because
grab that
this
one?
is particularly
I did grab that
special
one.
to me,
No, I remember that.
made a little video to commemorate the occasion.
You made a video?
Enjoy.
How you found... Oh my god, look how bad the quality is. By the narrator. Oh my god, this is like screams like 2013. That's Mini Stand 5! Oh my god. Oh, they use clip art! That's cute. I think that's funny. You found it behind the boss's office. Thanks for watching. I swear to god I made a presentation like this back when I was like in high school. narrator, sorry, the narrator. Everything is the narrator.
Takes you back, doesn't it?
It
I
does.
spent a lot of time making that video, but it was 8 minutes I wouldn't have spent on anything
8 minutes.
else.
What is here? Oh, here's the red and blue room again.
And then, Stanley, then we came to the last collectible, the final figurine, right here by the red and blue doors. This
did.
memory is the most distinct and clear in my mind, perhaps because it was the one that happened more
It
recently
gives
than all the others.
Slideshow
Who can
project from
truly
middle
say
school
how
vibes.
the
It really
mind
does.
works? All I know is that this is the moment where you picked up a Figley and I thought to myself, yes, that's all of them. They're all collected.
They are all
It was a
collected.
moment unlike any other.
It's kind of sad it's over.
Except for the other moments picking up figurines, which it was exactly like.
These both go the same place. Okay. Oh, that TV is showing what I see. You are the present.
And then there was no more. Because we've caught
Oh, you
up
are
to the
in the present.
moment.
Wow, I can read.
Nothing left to do but move
The
on
past
into the future.
into the present.
Goodbye,
Oh, I get it. Okay.
Museum.
Oh, God, is that it? I still don't get an achievement for that?
No, I'm not done. I'm not ready to move on. Stop the loading screen. Isn't
Oh my
there some way we can stay here?
It
Keep
went
enjoying
backwards.
these figurines?
Oh, that's funny.
Let's just go backwards. We'll do the memory zone again from the opposite
What, really?
direction. See how that feels.
We're going backwards now? Can I get the figurines again?
Okay, yes. The room with the red and blue doors. I remember this.
Okay, let's get
I
12
must
of them.
say, of all the figurines we looked at in our initial tour of the memory zone, this one is the most distinct and clear in my mind. Let's keep
Oh,
going. I want
no.
more.
I want more.
And here's where I made that video. Don't you remember the video we watched?
I do remember it. Oh, God. Oh,
Yes. I
okay.
love that video.
that was a very fast rendition of the video. Here's the random pink room that we just don't know about, but is here.
Still don't remember the pink room, Stanley.
I don't either.
Still no memory of this one. Good room, though. A solid room.
Very solid room. Okay.
These really were a treat to hunt down. You know, if there had been any kind of
He's kinda
reward for
creeping me
finding
out.
all of these, it really would have muted the intrinsic joy of collecting them. I'm very glad we resisted the temptation.
I'm not. I
It's
still
fun.
want an achievement for that. And I'm wondering if I'm not going to get an achievement because I didn't get that first one. What happens if I go this way? It's a whole lot of nothing. Okay. Just wanted to make sure. Ooh. I don't like the sounds. Wait. Okay. Whew.
This was our second Figley. Don't you remember?
Yes, I
I
do.
remember it too. The past is truly a wonderful thing. Why does anyone ever choose to leave it? Keep going.
I'm going. I'm going. I guess I have no choice to listen unless I kill myself here, but I'm kind of intrigued of what is going to happen next. I'm sorry, I have too many experiences of falling on this thing that I'm going to... Okay. Now we go back to this
is
one.
it, the very first one we found in the exhibit where I introduced you to the figurines. Oh, I want more memories, Stanley.
God,
I
this
want
is
to keep
still so
going.
creepy.
What else is there? What came before this?
I don't know what came before this, like the beginning of the game? Collect them all. Oh, is this back in like the big open area? Yep. Can I collect the big Stanley? Oh, we have our jumping circle!
Look, it's the terrible new content that we were originally
Okay.
sold on. I remember hating it back
We're gonna
then.
do 5.
But time does put a rosy filter on everything. In fact, I dare say I'm actually quite fond of it
1,
now.
2,
Look
3,
how much fun
4,
the past
5.
is. I
That
want
was very
more.
fun.
More memories.
More memories. Okay. We can go back to the bucket. Oh.
Oh, yes, the 2 doors. Who could have
What is
forgotten
happening
that?
to this?
Classic memory, this one.
I feel like he's going through trauma. Okay, well, Does this just lead to the same room? It does. Okay. Oh, we're back here.
And before everything else, there was your office. Is there anything else?
No,
was there
that's-
something
that's
that came
the
before
beginning.
your office?
Was there?
There's something I feel I can remember. I can remember.
What comes before? Was there
Yes,
something before?
I'm remembering something now. I remember before this whole story got started. Back then I was different. I used to make big decisions. I was passionate. I was skeptical. I weighed each decision with profound thoughtfulness. And then
Okay.
somewhere along the way, I stopped making decisions.
Yeah, I
became
made
lazy,
decisions.
and I came up with a character named Stanley to do my thinking for me. He would make
Oh.
the decisions. He would decide which way to
He
go.
created me?
I would cheer him on as he
You're
collected
getting
figurines
deeper and
for
deeper
no
into his
reason.
brain
Why did I invent Stanley?
and more trauma.
Was I lonely?
Oh,
yes,
was he
perhaps that's
lonely?
it. Perhaps I needed to imagine I had companionship. And Stanley really did make for a wonderful companion, even if he was a fiction. But
I'm a
I
wonderful
suppose
companion.
it's
What are you
grown
talking
old.
about?
I want to think for myself again. I want to go back to how it used to be. Yes, I can be on my own again.
Are you getting
I
rid of
can
me?
Do it. I'll be stronger this time. I'll take care
Are you
of
getting
myself.
rid of me? Is that what's
I don't
happening
need
here?
Stanley anymore. Oh, but he truly was so much fun to play with. You know what? Since we're in the memory zone, how about one more good memory? Let's go back just once and give Stanley one more run of the office, and then I'll retire him for good.
Is this gonna
I
be
did
my last
enjoy
run?
telling his story so very much.
Is this really gonna be
Okay.
my last run?
Here we go. This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Are you gonna mess up my game and I can't come back in here? Guys, this might be our last run. Let's make this the last one. We're just gonna make this our last run. And we're gonna call it for today.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
This will be our
Stanley
last
decided
one.
to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had
We gotta
simply
cherish
missed a memo.
The happy birthday stepniece. Since it's our last run, should we grab the bucket for comfort? Is that what's needed? Grabbing our bucket for comfort for our last run? I don't know. I want to grab the bucket, but I'm wondering if it'll mess up anything. Let me know in the comments, should we grab the bucket? I think I'm just going... Oh, okay. We're gonna grab it.
The good old bucket. Just Stanley and the bucket. Off on another thrilling adventure together.
Okay.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest
We'll go-
and entered the door on his left.
We'll go on the door on the left this time. Okay, all of the Stanley stuff, the Stanlerines are
Still
gone.
no one was here. Stanley needed the bucket's warmth and comfort now
Okay, this is
more
back
than
to what it
ever.
used to be.
Perhaps his boss's office was where he'd find answers. Stanley, we must move on from this broom closet, simply because I have no remaining stickers.
Is he gonna
If
say
I
the same
did,
thing?
you can guarantee we'd be in here for hours. But alas, no stickers.
No, he's saying the same thing. Okay.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
That way, no, that way. Okay, we're gonna go up to the boss's office. Let's go. Make this a killer run. We're listening. What was the
Stepping
number? It was
into
like
his manager's
2,
office,
8,
Stanley was once again
4, 5.
stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Crushed by the... But Stanley guessed the correct code
Yeah.
by sheer luck. Was it that the bucket knew all along?
The bucket did
was
know
the
all along.
bucket guiding him?
It was
Yes, this
good
is
guiding.
certainly the most logical explanation.
Good guider. Is that a word? Good guide. Where our Stanlerine was. Okay. Let's go down. Gotta make the most of it. Our last run before he kicks us off this game. I think this time we should
Stanley and the
listen.
bucket walked straight ahead through the large door that read, Mind Control Facility. The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens.
It bothers
What horrible
those
secret did this
televisions
place
at the very
hold?
top that are
Stanley
not
and
like
the bucket both wondered to themselves.
connect. Oh god, it just bothers me. They're not aligned, and I just can't. I wonder if we fell down there with the bucket, what would happen?
The monitors jumped to life, and Stanley nearly dropped the bucket in
I
shock.
wonder if that's me.
Everyone in the office was being videotaped, monitored like guinea pigs.
What does that one say?
The bucket had never seen anything like this, and it
I
very
cannot
nearly
read
burst
that.
into tears as Stanley cradled it gently, reassuring it that everything would be fine.
Am I reassuring the bucket? I thought the bucket was supposed to reassure me. Oh, that one in that hallway there looks very eerie.
Was the bucket under the mind control facility's influence as
No.
well? Had the bucket been told to do things it didn't wish to do? What kinds of
We would
things
never
does
make
a
the
bucket
bucket
want
do
to do or not
things I
want to
didn't
do
wanna
in
do.
the first place? These questions raised furiously in Stanley's feeble mind.
Let's
No!
go.
He screamed into the bucket. He
Into
couldn't
the bucket.
accept it.
No!
His own life in someone else's control. Never!
Employee
He
pirate?
squeezed the
There's
bucket
employee
tighter.
pirate?
His one friend in the entire world. At this point, he could trust no one except
Of
for the
course.
bucket.
The bucket knows all. Where? Oh, this way. Ha ha ha.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions, happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place.
It was.
And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in,
Did I hug
Stanley
my bucket?
decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he and the bucket would dismantle the controls for good. Two best friends, Stanley
Okay.
and the bucket, up against the world. They high-fived in a
System
really
power.
cool way, and the bucket made a sassy comment about taking down the system.
Let's take down the system. Ah. Taking down the system. Me and my bucket. We high-fived.
Stanley and the bucket waited in blackness.
Yep.
Was it over?
Do I get my happy ending?
Yes, they had done it. Stanley and the bucket had defeated their greatest
This is a
and
good way to
darkest
end it.
enemy, freed themselves
Happy
from the
with my bucket.
tyrannical grip of the evil mind control machine. Freedom was now mere moments away. Excitedly, the two of them began to discuss the kind of life they wanted to live once they stepped through this massive
I love
door.
how
The
much
bucket wanted to
conversation I
learn to
have
roller
with this
skate.
bucket.
Stanley wanted to sneeze in every country on Earth.
Sneeze
Both of
in
them
every
wanted
country
to begin
on Earth?
watching a movie, any movie, but then stop it halfway through and begin watching it in reverse from the end. True,
Why
it was
would
a
you do
simple
that?
life they envisioned, but it was one they
That would
lived
annoy me.
together, with one another to lean on, to trust, to support.
Oh,
What? Wait, what was happening? Why
What?
had the door stopped? Was Stanley and the bucket not about to be freed?
we need to be free.
An unbearable silence filled the room,
I
lingering
can see
in
out there.
uncertainty.
Look at the streets,
Until
the
finally
houses.
the truth hit Stanley square in the face. This building did not want the bucket to leave.
No!
The facility itself.
Wait a minute,
recognized
no,
the
it's gonna be a
incredible
happy
calming
ending.
presence of the bucket, needed the soothing warmth of the bucket, would go to any lengths not to part with the bucket.
Wait,
No.
wait.
Stanley can't leave this place. Not while he has such a precious bucket in his arms. Not while this
Is
building
this
has
how it's
anything
gonna
to say
end?
about
Is
it.
this our last run?
Stanley realized he would never again leave this very room.
This
but
room?
at least he has the bucket. To be trapped eternally in darkness isn't really so bad, Stanley thought to
I
himself. As long as I have
don't
my
like
bucket
that.
with me, right? I'll be okay, won't I? Stanley
No.
gulped. Very soon now, he was about to find out.
Find out what? Oh, it let us load again. Okay, well, I'm gonna call it here because I feel like we've pretty much explored as many options as we could explore. If there's any other options, I'm sorry that I'm sitting so far back. My cat has readjusted herself on my lap and I can't move forward. But if there's any other routes that you guys want me to take, go ahead and leave it down in the comment section below because I know there's a lot more content, but I just haven't gotten to it yet. But I don't feel like there is enough content for me to throw another stream in without repeating so much of the stuff that we've already done. But anyways, just to let you guys know, since it's on a stream right now, I do weekly live streams that are usually on Wednesdays. I also do uploads on Fridays. I do live streams with my friends on the weekends, and I'm trying right now to get videos up on Tuesdays as well. Bear with me, we're gonna figure out if I can do that. And then my shorts that I put up all the time for you guys, just so you guys can have a laugh at me freaking out. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, notification bell, all that YouTube stuff, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye. Okay, hold on, I gotta actually get out of this. Hold on, where's my camera? There we go. Okay, bye. Thanks for